Hey guys, I am so excited to share this video with you today because I want to share something that I've been working really hard on and pouring my heart and soul into for a while now. And that is my one-on-one wellness coaching programs, specifically for those of you dealing with chronic illness and ongoing health problems. I created these programs specifically because I've received so many emails, comments, and messages from you guys asking for my advice when it comes to gut issues, hormonal issues, autoimmune stuff, sleep problems, and everything in between. And trust me, I get it. I know how overwhelming it can be to feel like you are not well in your body and you just want to feel good. And maybe you feel like you've tried everything, or maybe you feel like you've researched so many hours and you don't know what direction to go. This is where these programs are going to help tremendously, because doing it alone is really hard. I've been there. I spent the first 6 years of my health journey doing everything by myself. I had spent probably a decade up till that point doing every kind of traditional Western protocol that you can think of, from medications to surgery to really intense therapies to feel good. And I felt really horrible. I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when I was 14, so that was my journey. And then in 2012, I took matters into my own hands, and I just became like an experimental guinea pig for everything you can possibly imagine. I read all kinds of books, changed my lifestyle, drastically changed my diet, took different supplements, went to different practitioners, and used all kinds of different therapies to find what works and what doesn't on myself. And it was a long up and down journey. But it wasn't until I started working with a health coach that I was able to finally implement the changes that actually worked. And I can say today, without a shadow of a doubt, I am healthier than I have been in my entire adult life, and I'm feeling amazing. And I want the same for you. And the biggest thing that I think that helped me with partnering with a health coach and why I created these programs is because it's really hard to do it by yourself. Now, I went to health coaching school in 2012, and then this past year I got certified in hypnotherapy. And after I went through my hypnotherapy training, it was just so powerful to me, and I wanted to find a way to combine the hypnosis and traditional practical health coaching into one program that was able to truly make a change for people. And I've discovered that there really are just 5 areas that you need to focus on in order to achieve your greatest health, which you absolutely can. And you can feel so much better than you do now. If you take away one thing from this, it's that there is hope for you. There is a plan that you can put into place to feel amazing in your body and feel energetic and feel like you just have vitality in you again. And it is possible just by changing some really practical things in your life and also working right here and in your heart as well. And those are the keys to me that really have worked for myself and for others. So this whole program is based on something I created called the Pyramid to Holistic Wellness. And at the bottom of the pyramid, the foundation of everything that we will do together is connecting to your vision and intuition. And this is so helpful to help you make deeply congruent decisions for your health by really creating a very well fleshed out vision of your health. We'll use hypnotherapy to do this, and also conversation, and really flesh this out, and at the same time help you to get back in touch with your inner wisdom and intuition so that you can trust yourself to follow through and to make decisions for your health. The second level of the pyramid is working with your mindset, and this is incredibly important in order to help you stay the course. And this is something that we'll use throughout the entire program. Anytime we come up against an emotional trigger or a mindset block or a belief system that's holding you back and keeping you from achieving this true whole mind body wellness, we'll use hypnotherapy to work through those. And it's a very powerful form of hypnotherapy that I use that is so liberating and works really, really fast. We'll also talk about it just in conversation and work through any of that stuff that comes up along the road. So those are kind of the foundational pieces that I believe are the most powerful when it comes to health. And then the third level is lifestyle and self-care. And this is where the really practical stuff starts coming in. So we basically will take inventory of your whole life and find out where you're weakest, where you're struggling, where you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, and start reorganizing and implementing lifestyle changes and self-care practices to help you really, really reduce your stress, because we all know stress is one of the most important components that contributes to chronic illness. And so by working through a specific system that I use to actually help eliminate some of the stuff out of your life, it can really free up your body's energy to work to heal you. Towards the top of the pyramid is diet. And you might think that diet should be at the bottom and foundational, but I really, really believe that diet is incredibly important. But if you don't have all of these other foundational pieces first, then it doesn't matter how much kale you eat. I don't think it's going to serve you long term and help you to be successful. And so we do talk about diet as this fourth level. And what it really means for me and my diet philosophy is connecting you again to your intuition. And it's asking yourself questions like, how do you want to feel? And what food makes you feel that way. I also use hypnotherapy to help connect you to that intuition of what you should be eating, and make very practical dietary suggestions as well to help you figure out what triggers you and what makes you feel amazing. And if you're really disconnected from this part of yourself, because maybe you've been on all kinds of different diets and some have worked and some haven't, and you've felt great for a while and then you didn't feel great anymore, and all the ups and downs that diets can bring, trust me, I know, I've been there myself. This just helps us kind of weed out all of that noise and come back to center and really, really focus on the basics and what makes you feel amazing. The fifth and final level is troubleshooting. And this really applies to both the practical and more internal emotional side of things. So I already talked about the fact that we'll work through mindset blocks, but this troubleshooting part of the program really comes into play where you feel like maybe we try something and it's not working. And so we talk about it and we work through it and we come up with solutions. And this is where the partnership part of this program is really, really powerful, because the troubleshooting thing, at least in my experience, can be one of the hardest when you're doing it by yourself. So this may mean that we seek outside help from different practitioners, or we talk with your doctor and I help implement what they give you. I should mention also that this program works great if you've already been kind of given a plan and some advice from your healthcare provider, because I'm not a healthcare provider. I don't diagnose or treat any illnesses, but I can help you partner with those people to implement their decisions and their advice for you, and maybe in their kind of prescriptions for your life and for your diet and all of those things, to help you follow through on that, because they don't have the capacity to meet with you every week or every other week to help make sure that things are working for you, and what do we need to do differently and what do we need to change to help you be successful in that. And so that is where this kind of troubleshooting part comes in, and where it can be really, really helpful. So to make this really simple, I've created a 3-month program and a 6-month program. So my 3-month program is my Kickstarter program, and it's perfect for those of you who already feel like you're somewhat knowledgeable in terms of your health, but maybe you're struggling in some really specific areas. So we look at the pyramid to holistic wellness, and we identify which areas you feel like you need the most help in, and we focus specifically in those areas over the 3 months. This involves one initial 2-hour hypno coaching session to kind of set up the whole thing, and another 2-hour one at the end, and then 6-hour-long coaching sessions where we tackle these issues. It also includes unlimited email support throughout the program, and I have payment plans available for this as well. The 6-month Total Wellness Transformation program is exactly that. It allows us to work from the ground up to help you overcome chronic illness or ongoing health problems. And by giving ourselves 6 months to really work through everything, we're able to slowly and in a really manageable way hit all the different areas to make sure that we've addressed everything we possibly can to give you the best health hopefully, of your life. It truly is the most complete way if you really feel like you just kind of need to start over and start fresh. This also includes a 2-hour initial hypno coaching session as well as a 2-hour final session to integrate all the work that we've done. And it also includes 12 1-hour sessions that we'll do over the course of 6 months. By the way, both of these include a 30-minute initial consultation where both of us can really get to know each other, and I can get a better understanding of where you're wanting help, and you can get a better understanding of what this program looks like and ask me any questions that you have. If you're ready to just go ahead and make that 30-minute call happen, you can just go to madelinelemon.com/schedule and schedule that discovery call there. The 6-month program, of course, also includes unlimited email support and payment plans if that works better for your financial situation. So after you go through one of these programs, you can expect to feel much more peace in your life. You can regain a sense of control. We'll work through a lot of emotional healing. You'll get back in touch with your own inner wisdom and intuition. You'll hopefully have a great reduction in your symptoms and feel more energy and vitality with greater joy and fulfillment and a sense of well-being. You'll also experience freedom from the limiting beliefs and mindsets that have held you back up until this point and that are possibly contributing to your illness. And on the most basic level, you can move from simply surviving to actually thriving in your body. I promise you it's possible. I am a walking example of this. It's something that I didn't think was possible for a really, really long time. And now that I have experienced this for myself, I just want to shout it from the rooftops and help you realize that it can be the same way for you too. You do not have to be stuck in your current situation for your entire life or to a determined date until you find a magic cure. If we partner together, my intention is to help you along the way, to help inspire you, to keep you accountable, to give you ideas, and to work together to create a life that you can be excited about. And I know when you're stuck in the middle of it, and you feel like you can't even cope with life. You may be having to opt out of some life stuff. You may be feeling really, really stressed out or just like so low energy that you just feel like you don't even have the capacity to deal with this stuff at all. And my intention is to truly give you a sense of relief and hope and excitement for your future. I should have mentioned, by the way, totally forgot, that these sessions can be done either in person or remotely via screen sharing. So I'm in the Nashville area, so if you're in the Nashville, Tennessee area, I have an office here and we'll do all of our sessions there. Or if you're anywhere else in the entire world, we can do all of these sessions via Zoom, which is a video conferencing app that's really easy to install and operate on your computer, which is amazing, and it allows me to work with you no matter where you are in the world. Okay, so I'm gonna stop there. I am so unbelievably excited to talk to you. If you're ready to take the next step and you want to talk and figure out if this is the right fit for you, please, like I said, go to madelinelemon.com/schedule, or feel free to send me an email at madeline@madelinelemon.com. I've also got all of this information and more listed out on my website as well, so you can go there and read more about that, read my story, and read kind of my philosophy behind everything. So I'm really looking forward to talking with you soon, and I am sending you so much love and healing.